and welcome to Math Girl. I'm Math Girl, and today we're going to be talking about simplifying radicals part 2. We're working on the upside down birthday cake method, and I'm here with
Paige.
Paige is here today. Paige, a little more enthusiasm. Okay, we're supposed to pretend like this is fabulous. Now, remember that to simplify does not mean to rock a decimal. We're not going to do like no Gwen Stefani, rock it out kind of. We're just going to try to write the radical in a different way. So, for example, the square root of 4, you remember that's easy. That's 2. And then the square root of 9, that's even easier. That's
3.
But then what do you do when you have something like the square root of 8?
Well, that you have to
fix.
Yeah.
Right. Or you can cry. That would work too.
I don't like crying.
No, me neither. I don't want to cry. So let's figure out how to simplify the square root of 8. Well, I'm going to teach you something called the upside down birthday cake method. So let me grab my birthday cake and I'm actually going to flip it upside down and you'll see why I call it that in a second. So if you had to simplify the square root of 75, here's what I would do. I'll start with my actual number and I'm going to do a little bit of dividing. I'll take what number divides nicely into 75 and I'll take out a 3 and that leaves me with 25, and then I'll take out a 5 and then I still have a 5 and I'll take out another 5 and then that leaves me with 1. And this is the reason why I call it an upside down birthday cake, because if you think about it, it's like I'm beginning an upside down cake and I always stop when I get to my candle. Now here's the point of this. Anytime you see a twin on the outside, that's two numbers that are the same, that's the number that's going to live outside the radical, and then inside your radical are any of the numbers that don't appear as a twin. So the square root of 75 is like saying 5 radical 3. You ready to try one?
Yep.
Okay, so what would you do here?
Alright, so you'd set it up, and then you would divide by 2, and you get 4. Divide by 2, and you get 2. Divide by another 2, and then you get your candle.
Yay, and I'm done. And what numbers do you think we'll circle here?
2.
Yeah.
2 of the 2s.
2 of the 2s. Lots of 2s here. So that means that I have a twin. My twins go on the outside of the radical, and inside the radical goes a 2. So instead of saying the square root of 8, our answer is 2 radical 2. Let's try one more. Now, Paige, you're on your own. I know you checked out my easy button. This is easy.
All right.
She's cringing over here. Oh my gosh, she looks like she's about to cry. Okay, so what do we do?
Alright, so you're going to set it up. So 200, and then you'll divide by 2. You get 100. Divide by 2, you get 50. Divide by 2, get 25. Then divide by 5, and you get 5. And then divide by another 5, and then you get 1.
Perfect, yay. And then how do you know that you're done here, honey?
Because you got to your candle.
I got a little candle. Look, an upside down birthday cake. All I need now is a spoon. Okay, so we're going to circle our twins. I noticed that I have a 5 as a twin and a 2 as a twin. So the number that's not a twin, the number that doesn't have a double, stays under the radical. But then what happens outside the radical?
Well, then you have your 2.
Right, and the 5.
Oh,
so
and
the
5.
5 and the 2
Then
stay
the 5.
outside. So the answer is going to be 10 square root of 2. And here's my final answer for the simplified version of the square root of 200. And we always have this conversation as to what happens if there's something outside the radical. So what do you think we do when you have a number outside?
You set it up like normal, and then you just multiply the outside number by the outside number that you get.
Exactly. So I'm rocking the 20 here. I divide it by 2, divide it by 2. I'm left with 5. Divide by 5. I'm left with 1. There's my candle. So once I see my birthday cake candle, I wish I had like a little lighter to blow it out or something. I have 2 and 5. So what number goes under the radical sign?
5.
My 5, because that's the only thing that didn't have a twin. So goes outside the radical is whatever is a twin. So 2. But who do we not forget about?
The negative 3.
The negative 3. So there's still a negative 3 outside multiplying what this is. So our final answer becomes?
Negative 6 radical 5.
Perfect. Now here's where I really mess with you. What about variables? You have to see this chick's face. She's crying. Oh, Paige.
Oh, no.
Boo-hoo with the crying. Well, we know that x squared is already a perfect square, so that's easy. I'm just going to write x. But then what happens when you have something like x to the third power? Well, think about it like you think about the square root of 45. When you have the square root of 45, you did your birthday cake, right?
Yep.
45, I guess we'll pull out a 5.
9.
And we're left with 9.
By 3.
Pull out a 3.
Pull out another
Pull
3.
out another 3. And you see how here we have a beautiful twin. So our answer here would be 3 radical 5, right?
Yep.
Same thing happens up top. You want to try? So what do we put first?
X to the 3rd.
Exactly. And then what do you want to divide?
X.
X. Perfect. So we're left with,
X squared.
and then we're going to,
Take out another X.
and we're left with X. Now what?
And you take out another X.
And we're left with
1.
1. So what do you think happens?
You take the 2 X's.
Take out my twin. So X. And what's left under the radical sign?
X.
The other X. It is, yes, that easy. Where's that easy button? Oh my gosh, I lost the easy button. All right, Paige, last one before you run out of here to gymnastics practice. This is the hardest one. All right, you're up. Go.
Alright, so 27 X to the 5th underneath. I mean, yeah. Then we're going to divide by 3.
Perfect. And we're left with this much.
X to the 5th. Then we divide by 3 again. And then we get 3x to the 5th, and then we divide by another 3, and we get x to the 5th, then we divide by x, and divide by x.
We're going to be dividing by X for
And
a
divide
while
by
here. X to the 3rd, divide that by X, and we'll have X squared. Divide by X. I'm going to run out of space. You get left with
Almost
X.
done.
That's a big birthday cake. Wow, there must be a lot of people at that party. So, who gets circled?
3,
That's a twin, so that guy goes outside my radical.
and then all the x. Like there's
That
2 pair of
X,
x's.
that 2 pairs of X's. Oh, it looks like I lost one of my X's right here. Hold on, let me get that guy back. Sorry about that. So then we have the 3 that's outside, this twin is outside, this twin is outside, and who gets to be inside?
3x.
This 3 gets to stay in, and this X gets to stay in. So our final answer is going to be
3x squared. 3x under the radicals.
perfect. Nice job. Well, thanks for watching our fabulous video on solving and simplifying radicals. Stay tuned
I
next.
don't like this.
What do you mean you don't like that? What page? Goodness gracious. Well,
That's
stay
better.
tuned for next time when we're doing another fabulous Math Girl video. I'm not going to invite Paige here because Paige keeps, well, that's insulting, Paige.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, bye.
Bye.